Hi, I'm Laura. I'm back. So today I'm just talking about still being on the journey and my walk with Christ and just getting over everything that's been going on in the past year. I started my journey November 2022, and all this happened after a big breakup with an ex that I thought by now it would be totally done and over with. I thought by December it would be totally done and over with, but for some reason he had narcissistic tendencies and he just refused to let this go. And it really was confusing to me because you didn't want me while we were together, so why are you like stalking me and doing the most now? It makes no sense. But I'm all like over that, like pretty much still in the healing process. And if anything, this has taught me discernment. Like, I know my next relationship, I can see through pretty much anything now. I mean, several men have came up to me, and I really feel like that is kind of him still sending people towards me to try to trick me and try to make people see, oh, I told you she was like this. She's like, promiscuous, and I'm not. I don't date just men after men after men. And my thing with him was that he could have told me the truth. He could have gave me the option. If you want to date other women, other men, whatever it is you're into, if don't believe in, some people don't believe in just dating one person at a time. I've never been a one. A lot of people, do it, like date several people at a time and, see what works with which one. And that's just not my thing. I like to date one person, see where it goes, and take it from there. And this man just could not leave me alone, just wouldn't stop it. And then I found out there was a lot of other things going on in the background, with him trying to steal money from me and getting hold of my personal information somehow, like my identification, my birth certificate. It's just a lot of things going on in the background, but I'm still here and I'm still okay. I'm feeling better about myself. I'm doing more for myself and just trying to stay on the right path. I've been single since our breakup last year in November, and I plan to stay that way until I find the right one. And I think there's someone for everyone. I firmly believe that. And I believe that in time, I'll find that person that's right for me. And I won't have to jump through hoops. I won't have to feel like I'm taking care of a child. And that's how the situation kind of went with him. It went like that with a lot of other exes. Like, I feel like I was just always an overgiver, always had to go over and beyond to make people see me or to make them see, look, I'm really a good person, and I know I'm a good person, and I just won't have to bend over backwards anymore to prove it. No more people pleasing, basically. Um, it is what it is. I'm a good person. I'm a hard worker. I try to carry myself. I try to, be as helpful as I can to the next person. And a mate, I mean, a spouse, romantic partner, whatever. I just feel like it's got to be some give and take. I know nothing's 50-50 100% of the time, but you can tell if somebody's putting into you or if they're just taking away. And I think I'm kind of done with that, the people that want to just take away. And right now I'm good. I'm happy. It's good to be single. It's good to be, some people, oh, aren't you lonely? And being alone and being lonely is two different things. I've been alone but not lonely because I do have God in my life now. And He's always been there. Maybe I didn't acknowledge Him, but He's always been there for me. He's always taken care of me, always protected me. And now that I'm closer to the Holy Spirit, closer and feel Him, I'm making better choices for myself. And I guess I was going through a depression, so that's why I was just blah about everything. Not want to do my hair, not want to, you know, fix my makeup, and different issues like that. And now I'm just traveling along, and I'm happy, and I'm good, and I'm single, and I'm just moving along. You know, my kids are happy and healthy. I'm still praying for my oldest son. I pray that he gets his life together, and I just, you know, pray for all of us who are going through these type of situations. As a matter of fact, I ran into a friend, an ex-friend, and I could just feel the hate emanating off of her. And I never did anything to this woman. Just because we're not the same type of people, doesn't mean I hate you. I'm not going to let you drag me and put me into a silly mess, but I don't hate anybody. And I just felt so bad for her. And I just have to say a little prayer in my heart for her too, that she realizes that just because people are not the same, you know, you have to sometimes look at yourself. Her ways are not my ways. I'm not judging because it's not my place to judge. But also, I'm not going to follow along with it either if that's just not my thing. So, right now, I'm just planning for my future and keeping my options open. And I just feel like I've been opened up to a new world. Like, possibilities are endless, like, limitless. And I just not putting any more limits or restrictions on myself. I'm just gonna be me, be happy, move on. I hope this message blesses someone. I hope if anyone was in the same type of situation, there is life after a narcissistic relationship. There's life after a bad breakup, and you just have to move forward. And I'm not saying this person will never change, possibly. I hope for his sake he does. But I wouldn't take a chance on him again, you know. And honestly, if I knew any women that were, well, what do you think about him? I would tell him to run right now, you know, because at this point he needs to heal. He needs to get over whatever his issues are. And I understand there's a lot of past trauma, because I had a lot of past trauma. But it's up to you to heal your trauma and not to project it onto the next person. Just because you were hurt by issues that happened in your life doesn't mean you have the right to push these issues onto someone else. And that's pretty much it for me in this message, and I'll be back when I have something else to tell you guys. Have a great day. Thanks.